So traditionally, before Provarity, what would be the way in which people would learn to run a POC?
Yeah, and it's funny, it's still the same way, which was mind-blowing to me. It's now it's Google Sheets, Excel, it's Slack, it's some people have custom objects in Salesforce, GitHub maybe. It's really all these manual tools, manual processes that don't quite talk to each other. Again, you know the history of software. Great companies have been created that try to fix manual processes, do it yourself, glued together solutions that aren't real solutions. So, the way people used to do them are really the same way they do them today.
Okay, so who would teach sales engineers to do a POC in the past? What was the typical way in which people would learn this?
Yeah, other, SEs and SE leaders, right? So, the training too, it was a lot about, feet in the fire, right? It's like, "Oh, I'm an SE, and we have a POC coming up," and your manager would say, "Okay, go talk to John or Sarah because 'cause they're the POC king and queen." And again, it's manual, it's training, it takes a long time because there's no templated approach. Nowadays, now we have AI helping instruct and helping us walk through the POC, where all of that old style training kinda goes away, and, yeah, the old school way of doing it was not fun.
How did you learn to do POCs, or what was all the bad stuff you learned about them?
I think that's why we tried to avoid them, so when I had to do them, again, it was all spreadsheets, and you're trying to walk through what the success criteria are, and a lot of that doesn't go away, but now it's all automated. So, I was trying to learn them. I learned them from other SEs who were more technical than I were, for sure. I was trying to watch how they did it. You always try to go to who were the best SEs, the most successful, follow anything they were doing, and going through their process, but their process, again, it was manual and it's still manual today.
When did you realize that the market had shifted and that avoiding POCs was no longer an option?
What it was mind-blowing to me, so when I talked to, the venture capital guys behind Provarity, I've known for 20, 30 years as well, long time. They knew me when I was an SE and an SE leader and worked my way up in account exec and CRO and everything else I've had. We were just having a friendly conversation. I wasn't looking to go to Provarity or anything like that. And they said, "Oh, we've got a portfolio company. It's right up your alley, Steve. It's a pre-sales platform." And my inclination, I laughed, I chuckled, said, "Well, there are no pre-sales platforms. There's never been, we've always been the redheaded stepchild of the sales team. Like we never have tools. There's 1,000 tools for the AEs, for pipeline building, even for sales ops, Salesforce, everything else, but nothing specifically for pre-sales." So we started chatting. I said, "That's really interesting. Pre-sales platforms haven't really existed." Then I said, "Well, what does Proverity really focus on?" And they said, automating this technical evaluation process. And I was kind of, like, again, mind blowing. I said, "Wait, are companies still managing them the same way they did when I was an SE 20 years ago?"
Yes. The answer was yes, right?
The answer is yes, and I just saw a massive opportunity, for both the market and our company, and, yeah, it's been quite a ride so far. It's a really hot topic. Every company we talk to, whether it's cyber or health tech or fintech, they all do POCs, they're not going away, and I always laugh at that. You see LinkedIn influencers, "Avoid the POCs," you still see that, or "Use our tool to avoid it," and do a buyer platform. If you do a mutual plan, you can avoid it. It's not reality, it's laughable. No one is spending millions of dollars on your cyber tool without testing it out these days.
Right, of course, that's the core customer need for it to be tested out before they commit to anything, right? So there's no way around that, I think.